Hello. Okay, so I'm actually re-recording this because in the first take, we were getting so few spawns that I didn't even want to save the footage. But now that the mushrooms are actually like kind of spawning regularly in here, I wanted to like re-record the video and be a little quicker about it. Look at that. So I've been missing the Minerva logs, you guys. Lately, I don't know, I've been enjoying streaming. I've been doing my thing, you know, channel's alive, we're doing stuff, but I haven't been recording as many Minecraft videos, and today I'm going to change that a little bit. So, if you guys saw the stream yesterday, or as I'm recording this yesterday, I'm uploading this in advance. I streamed for about 11 hours, and we had a whole lot of people come by, and I was kind of announcing that I'm going to be on vacation for a week. So, I wanted to record this to kind of show you guys what we did. This storage room I've done completely outside of videos and totally on stream. We did record everything on stream, but it's all happened mostly off camera in that respect. So if you guys want a video on that, I'm going to be making this one probably today, right after I record this. But today we're going to be focusing on the Mooshroom Farm. So we covered our entire Mushroom Island. We built our storage room in it just because it's a lot more like friendly. Like no passive or hardly any passive mobs, because they spawn outside in the snow. No hostile mobs anywhere inside of the Mushroom Island. So there's a lot less caves to light up and whatnot if we want to spawn proof this area. Keeping down on the entity count is paramount for this storage room, and I will talk over why this thing is so great in another video. But I wanted to set up a basic mushroom farm just because I wanted to use this island a little bit. Like, how are we gonna have an entire island where no mushrooms can spawn and then not make a mushroom farm? So here it is. I'll go into creative right now. Hopefully it stays put so we can get some spawns going. But oops, I just clicked off of my game. We went ahead and designed this really simply. Like, I designed this on stream while everybody's watching, and Sheen, big friend of ours, long-term friend, came up with this right here, where the mushrooms can spawn in and they get pushed into the lava and they get locked in. You can see with the F3 plus B, their hitbox is completely locked in with the stair, so they can't run anywhere until the lava kills them. As far as I've experienced, I have not seen any of them pop up into the lava, so I'm going to call this, based on my testing, which is not extensive. It's about a 100% lossless stake only dropped rate, which is just phenomenal. He doesn't love the design because it's a little clunky. I think it's good. Like, if you feed into it from two sides, just like I've done here, I mean, it's solid. I'm happy with it. And Mushushu, huge shouts to him because he was helping me with this the whole time. He sent me multiple designs for Mooshroom Farms, and this one I modified because this was supposed to have a piston facing up, and another alternative had the waterlogged trapdoor, but there was a solid block next to it, and that's how it was getting powered. And I came up with this, and this is only working for one slice. The only way you'd be able to stack these, it wouldn't be too high anymore. So in optimal layouts, you'd want to have your mycelium on the next level 2 blocks up. And this does not allow for that, but we only wanted one layer. This was supposed to be a very casual design. I didn't want to overthink it, and for our purposes, this was perfect. And I think here's yeah, she is basically paramount for spawning all this because, like I said, I recorded this all the way through and I was happy with the recording, but there were like no cows spawning at all, so I wanted to at least get a little bit of footage of cows spawning because this does work, I assure you that, but you know, it's slow, and that's for 2 reasons. First and foremost, it's a server where people play on it, so if anybody at any time is loading in sheeps or cows, chickens, passive mobs of any type, they will be taking up the mob cap and we won't be getting any mushrooms. As I mentioned, this snow biome out here, there are rabbits out here, and I've seen even polar bears, and I don't think the polar bears, oh, there you go. I don't think these guys take up the peaceful cap, so I don't think they'll be affecting our mushrooms, but I'm gonna kill them off anyway. And I'm doing this just for the sake of time, you guys. I wouldn't normally fly out here, but like, leaving for vacation tomorrow, I gotta get these videos done as fast as possible, and so I'm gonna kill off some of these rabbits, and hopefully, it's amazing how Minecraft science can work. How, like, if you were gonna go off and just make a farm without any knowledge, how would running around killing rabbits help it, but it's true that there is a peaceful mob cap. You can't have more than a certain amount in the world, or else it will disable more spawning. So if there's more than, I think, 10 or 20 cows or peaceful mobs in existence, the mushroom cows just won't spawn. Their cap will be filled. So by killing rabbits, we're literally freeing up spaces for mushrooms to spawn in our farm. And we will need to finish spawn proofing that. So to any Minerva members watching this, come on the server, you guys. Grab some snow layers and double wide that. 2 snow layers high, 0.25 on the Y value is, I believe, spawn proof, and we'll totally cover it. Sorry for the phone in the background if you guys can hear that, but yeah, we started this project in 1 day. Thanks to Jaffe, Tom, Joe, Rochelle, and Chaser, and I hate listing names because people will get forgotten, but to those who helped me dig this hole, this was completely started in 1 session. So nothing of this had started. I designed the farm and wanted to build it, and then we dug the hole, which took about a couple hours, and which took longer than I thought. Thanks to Chaser and Jaffe for cleaning up the walls here. We just did basic cyan, although it does bring your eye down into the farm. And then thanks to Ertige, who mined out around this. I think Jacob helped as well for that. And then that makes us, like, for what it is, for only having 2,700 spawning spaces, which, by the way, is the second reason. The first was mob cap, and the second is spaces. Like, with 2,700 spaces, that is not big. Like, a couple seasons, we built one, which was considered small, and that was 30,000 spawning spaces, or 60, something like that, 60,000 spawning spaces. And that one worked pretty well. In fact, I think it's in 1.13.1. I'm going to go, oops, I keep clicking off my game. If I hit cancel, it clicks out of my game. That's weird. Not your guys' concern. I'll solve that another day. Okay, so we're on the other world. I'm not 100% sure if any cows will spawn for me here. I might just, well, time set day shouldn't matter, but this is really hard on my PC right now. Let me see if I can just turn it to like 8 render distance maybe, just because. You know what? I've just forgotten. Cows do get stuck in this design. Yeah, it's not perfect. The cows will get stuck. Oh, there we go. There's a whole bunch of spawns. There you go. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to show. If you have enough spawning spaces, they will go over their mob cap and all spawn at once. So if I do /kill at, let me just at e type equals mushroom, that'll kill all 25 mushrooms, and then within about 20 seconds, that's, you know, every spawning cycle, we should see another huge wave of mushrooms. Now, this is not the design or anything that we will be using, but this scale is fairly accurate to, you know, closer to what our endgame farm would be. You can see the mushrooms aren't even rendering out there, but they are in fact getting pushed out by the water, and the water's a great indicator of where the mushrooms are spawning. So this is closer to what like a full scale would be, although I believe Sig wants to spearhead this on the server. It'll be bigger than even that. And this is a problem that we've been seeing in this design. So everything is all fine and dandy except for this, where they can get stuck on each other like this. My solution has been to break up the water like this. I should really go through and do this for the entire farm. Oof, I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. But, you know, like I said, casual farm, 1 session. We built this in about 11 hours from scratch. In 11 hours, we dug down the entire thing, designed the farm, built the farm. I put in a nice, simple collection system here, where this rail just kind of goes in a loop. And honestly, only 1 minecart is all that's needed. This is not a fast farm. When it's running fast, like 12 or so cows every 20 seconds on average or more, this thing is barely touching 4,000 items an hour. Like at 12 cows an hour on my 1.5 steak per drop on average number, which might not even be accurate, it's still only about 3,000 steak an hour, which is really slow. I mean, 1 minecart can more than handle that, but yeah, it's pretty cool that this thing is working and it's running, and it was so perfect for just 1 stream. I wanted this to be nice and easy, and honestly, you guys, I've done this kind of thing before. I'm no rookie to this kind of setup. So like a basic hole in the ground, basic minecart unloader, I mean, these are things I've done 100 times. So yeah, it's running. I'm happy, and thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy, and enjoy your week.